Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm on my way to deliver my painting to the museum. Let me know yesterday that all the contracts and everything went through. I'm able to drop it off. That's what we're gonna do today to start off our day. But I wanted to first show you guys what I've been working on. Last night I started this super early rough stages. I haven't painted for like a month or so because I've been working on my color pencil drawings, but I'm really excited to continue that piece today. Like a bartender. No, this is the last thing that I would want to drink. You know, superfoods. Kind of tastes like a matcha. Very earthy. There she is. This moment is extra special to me too because when I first painted Echinacea and I was posting it all over social media, I was hanging out at home. The kids were in bed. It was me and my ex at the time, and we were just hanging out. I get a phone call, and it's a lady from the Gazette asking if she could do an interview about my piece. And I was like, excuse me? Am I this high where I'm like hearing things? But no, it was the lady from the Gazette. A couple months before that, I was a part of, it's an all Black Lives Create Fest, and it was a fest full of Black artists and musicians and poets and just bakers and all kinds of stuff, really just to shed some light to the Black creatives in the community. And it was really fun to be a part of that. From there, they wanted to make a mural of some people's work, and so that is what I did. It is still hanging in Manitou to this day. If you live in the Colorado Springs area, the Manitou area, you should check it out. It is at, and I'll put it here. It's just like so crazy how opportunities happen sometimes when you least expect it, or if you're not looking for them. It's just crazy how when opportunities come when you're not expecting them to, it's like a tiny little reward, not tiny, like big reward, but it's like that validation that other people are seeking you to. I feel like it's really easy to forget that sometimes because we as artists are chasing our dreams and we're going after what we want, but sometimes what we want wants us. And it's trying to find us. If you put out music, art, whatever, when it comes from a place of love and a passion, I feel like you're going to be rewarded by your efforts eventually. Probably when you least expect it, when you stop looking and just enjoy the journey. Sometimes when you least expect it is when you get the biggest opportunities, and I feel like probably how it should be. I think it should be that way so you never give up. That instant gratification only lasts for so long, you know? I was talking to my brother recently and he's like, are you ready for this? Like, are you ready for the life of an artist? Because, you know, artists' lives is very up and down. And I was like, of course, like I've been doing it for 3 years now. Not always rainbows and sunshine constantly. It rarely is that, but we're still here. Look at that view, guys. It's beautiful. As usual, I got here a little bit early, but I just wanted to chit chat with you guys because I really am passionate about art. As you guys can tell, like, I always thought my thing was singing. I would sing, and I thought like, oh, I'm gonna do that when I was in high school. And then I quickly learned all the ins and outs of that, and I was like, just kidding. And I still sing like for fun, but I don't ever take it like seriously. I became a mom very young, and I got married very young, so I didn't really have my single identity as me. It was married me or mom me, but it wasn't just me. And it wasn't until COVID I started painting, and I really found myself. I found a way to escape, found a freedom. There are no limitations when it comes to painting. You can paint whatever you want, however you want. There's technical ways of doing certain things, but that's not the way that you have to do them. I love that. I love that there's no rules when it comes to painting. Anybody can do it without it having to look good, without the fear of people judging you. It's just creating and letting out your emotions on a canvas to see is just, that's why I create. It's because I get to see what was inside me out on a canvas. And a lot of the times when I paint a piece, I don't really go into it with a plan. I mean, sometimes there are pieces that I have in my mind like that would be cool, and then I paint it. But sometimes it comes out of nowhere. Echinacea, the one I just sold, nowhere. Don't know where that came from. Don't know how I painted it. Don't even remember painting it. Like, I have pictures of the process of me painting it, but I don't actually remember painting it. I don't know what that's about. I think of other paintings that I've done and I don't remember how I painted them. I don't know what made me put that stroke there, that stroke, because I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. I'm just painting because it feels good. And whatever happens next is out of my control. So don't paint because you feel like it has to be good. Obviously, improvement, if you want that, then strive for that and practice because you're amazing and you got this. Don't feel like you have to paint good every single pieces. You know, they're not all good. Let's be honest. But I still painted them because in that moment I felt like I needed to, and I did. That's the point. The point is to create. Good or bad, big or small, create. There was a little mix-up in the delivery of the painting, but I did get a chance to officially deliver my painting, so your girl is officially in the museum. I'm so excited, but when I got home, I decided to go ahead and do some painting and try to finish this piece. I didn't get to it, but I did get a good amount of it done. So I am still working on this piece. I don't know where to put this. Okay. I am still working. I'm taking a little break, and I'm probably gonna work on a painting I started working. Well, I didn't start it yesterday, but I was working on it yesterday. I was just waiting for it to dry, so now that it's dry, I think I might work on that. I'm trying to finish that today. For this one, my goal is to just trust the process. I'm trying to find the values is really what I'm working on right now. It's blue toned, it's very cool toned, but it's like different values of the same colors. So that's why I really wanted to try this reference photo, because the values is what I struggle with, and so I'm trying to work on that. I try to draw in my sketchbook a couple times a week. I feel like my skill set has improved immensely this last year, but I like to go back to my roots and draw from my mind. I feel like every artist should create art without a reference photo sometimes, because I feel like it really helps my creative development. As an anxiety girly, it's really important for me to do art that's low-key, and it doesn't stress me out at all, and it feels really good. I feel like you can't really go wrong when you don't have a reference photo, because whatever you want it to be is what it will be. And I absolutely love that. Like I was talking about earlier, we don't always remember our feelings, but we'll always have a visual representation of what we were feeling in the moment of creating. And I feel like with you creating something from your mind, you really get a grasp on what you're feeling. Sometimes you can't put a word to what you're feeling, but when you create, that's what you're feeling inside. And I really appreciate that process. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like having a reference sometimes for things, but I have learned this last year with my growth as an artist that sometimes a reference is not needed. My creativity is enough. But that's all I have to share with you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Definitely subscribe for future museum updates, and I'll see you later. Bye!